Hey y'all, welcome back to this week's episode of the Madison Murray Show, hosted by me, Madison Murray, your new homegirl who just so happens to be a music journalist. And guys, we are back to the music.
Yes.
I have an R&B veteran in the building, and I'm so excited because I'm such a fan of hers, and she's from right here. So I'll go ahead and introduce her. This week's guest is a singer-songwriter who has been in the game for well over a decade. You may know her from various projects such as 2019's Boutique Hotel or singles such as Japan or Rescue Me, because I've been seeing y'all been running that up, and we'll talk about it a little later. Over the course of her career, she's worked with tons of artists such as Big Krit, David Banner, Mac Miller, and the list goes on. Proclaimed as the songbird of Knife Warner's Jamla Records, she is here today to talk about her brand new album. I can't make this up. Y'all, please help me welcome the lovely Heather Victoria.
Thank you, Madison.
No problem. I'm so happy to have you. How are you feeling? The album is out.
I'm feeling great. Thank you for inviting me on your show. I'm just loving all the feedback so far, and I'm just glad people are enjoying the music. That's the most important to me.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel like it's no skits. If y'all, we're going to talk about it a little bit later, but y'all have to listen to it in order. It is such a great body of work. So
thank you.
No problem. And I'm glad you are doing well. You're also from North Carolina as well. And I love that part the most.
Yes.
True.
North Carolina in the house.
Okay.
That's right.
And we're going to get into that a little bit later, but I know you first started singing when you were a child. So kind of tell me how you were able to find your voice.
I was able to find my voice at church, doing, solos at church, just having different people pouring to me and help me with my confidence, including my mom. Also watching her helped me to find my voice, and her teaching me things like harmonizing. I would also say in choir at school, particularly in middle school. That was my first time having like a real solo. And it was just an empowering moment for me because my principal in middle school, he pulled me to the side one day at school after the little performance the night before. And he was like, "You really can sing, you should keep doing that." And he was like, "You could do country music." And I was like, "Really?"
Wow.
So I was just, somebody that I looked up to and trusted, like my principal, my mom, people at church, those are ways that I was able to help find my voice.
Beautiful. And is your mother a singer?
Yeah, she is.
Oh wow! Oh my goodness! So
yeah,
she did she teach you how to sing, or did you already kind of?
She definitely was my first teacher.
Wow.
Yes, very very much so. She sang in a cover band in the 80s. They did a couple of tours overseas, singing at different military bases. So then she did small theater and singing at church too.
Beautiful. I love it. The church origins.
Yes.
I feel like all the greats started out or kind of found their voice in church. So it's
I
pretty
can't
cool.
disagree with it. Yeah. It's a lot of wonderful vocalists who come from the church. So,
For sure.
Especially in North Carolina.
Absolutely. There's so much talent here, and that's really why I wanted to start my show because y'all, North Carolina is really on the map. Carolina in general is really on the map.
It is.
Been on the map.
I just said it the other day.
So you being from North Carolina, I know you're originally from Fayetteville, but you grew up in Wilson. So what was your experience kind of growing up in a small town?
Growing up in a small town, everybody know everybody. It's a lot of fun though. It's not, growing up, it's not like you're so concerned about nightlife or anything. And people that are from small towns, they don't mind not being in the hustle and bustle of things. So you just make your own fun, have a little house party here and there, a little garage party here and there, a little kickback. We made our own fun. Yeah. And, it was a good community with church and school. So can't knock 252.
Beautiful. Man, I know so many people from that area, and I just have to go visit because I've never been.
You never been anywhere in Eastern
Nowhere
North Carolina?
in the 25, no.
What?
I know.
Oh wow, it's a different air out there. It's very calm. It's a lot of wonderful people down home. Great food. It's real laid back. You just wanna. We have to ride up there one day and take you to get some barbecue.
No, for real. Because originally I'm from South Carolina. I grew up in Charlotte.
Okay.
So, any thing that reminds me of like home,
Mm-hmm.
I need to be there.
Yeah.
I need to be there. And just hearing it, like being in college, meeting more people from the 2-5, they're like, no, you gotta come to 2-5, you gotta come to 2-5.
You from
I
a
really
small
do.
town in South Carolina?
I am.
Okay, so you
Manning,
understand that
real
small
little.
town living. Yes.
Real little.
Yes.
And yeah, we going.
Okay.
Hi, everybody in Wilson.
We going to take her to Parker's.
I'm excited.
Get you some barbecue.
Oh my gosh.
Get a wing bag. Some sweet tea.
I am excited, y'all. I'm so excited. I love the
All
South.
the things, yes.
I so love the South. And so, growing up, who were some of your influences just being a singer?
Some of my influences growing up, I would say SWV, Destiny's Child, Mary, Jill Scott, Tamia, Shantae Moore. My mom played Shantae Moore so much. Love Shantae Moore. Just her range was really influential, like just like the tone, the skill. Whitney Houston, of course. That's just to name a few though. There's so many wonderful talents, especially from the 90s for me.
For sure.
And then musicality wise, I would say a lot of the 70s and 80s music that my dad played. Commodores, Isley Brothers,
Ooh.
Shaka Khan. My mom and my dad played Shaka Khan. Jazz music, all types of different influences.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a good list. That is a great list.
Yeah.
And to add on to that, do you have any dream collaborations right now?
I would say dream collaboration. I always say Missy Elliott.
Ooh, I can see that.
Yes. Like, if I had to pick one, it would be Missy because she sing and she rap and she produce and she always make hits, especially with different R&B women. And it's just like, why not? Why wouldn't I want to go with Miss Demeanor? So, yes,
hi,
ma'am.
Missy. You see this? If you see this. So let's fast forward a little bit. College. I have to bring it up though, because I'm an Aggie and I know you're an Eagle.
It's a crime.
Y'all did not have to whoop us like
Listen,
that.
that's what I keep hearing everybody saying. Like, I'm sorry. All I say, I'm sorry for y'all loss. So that was real sturdy on y'all. I hate to see it, but
Man,
I guess we had to make our mark. Let y'all know.
For sure. I have nothing negative to say. It was, man.
It's hilarious.
It is. So tell me about your experience there.
At Central?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. So glad I chose to, go to HBCU. At first I went to NC State, which was also a really wonderful experience too, because the minority, the Black community within at NC State was like really strong, and I still have great relationships with people from there as well.
Beautiful.
We'll say that. However, going to Central was like a whole different ball game for me culturally. It was a lot easier for me to lock in academically. I had just a lot of like counselor aunties on campus. Just, it was just such a different welcoming spirit there. And also, exploring musically. And, the music department at Central is very prestigious. I was in the gospel choir there.
Ooh,
that was a great community for me, even though I only did it 2 years because it started to be real demanding. Just the friendships that I built and the experiences we had together. I just think back now that I'm older, I'm like, I needed that at 19, 20 years old. So Central was off the chain, I will say. I will say we are the illustrious number one.
Thank you, Brian, y'all.
What can I say?
I love it. I would feel weird not to bring that up because I know that it's like transferring there was super pivotal for you because I know that's where you met Knife.
Yes.
But for those that don't know how y'all met, tell us about how y'all met.
Okay, how did I meet Ninth? I took a history of hip hop class, and it was one of my favorite electives ever. It was one of the first classes that I was on my schedule when I came to Central, so it was just so amazing to walk into an auditorium and you see Play from Kid and Play as your professor, and then Knife is on the turntables, and he's playing all these songs, and he's talking about the samples. It was just like super dope. So that was like the initial meet, but after that, just knowing that he was a great producer and probably had some knowledge for me, I was just trying to like get him to hear my demo. I didn't have any intentions or anything, didn't know that a label was in the making at all. Just wanted a little guidance and from him and his team, and just play some music for him, and it went from there. Yeah,
Beautiful.
been on and on ever since.
No, quite literally. So, with Jamla being in development at that time, ultimately, how were you able to get signed?
Well, when I met Ninth, it was in the makings. It was started off as It's a Wonderful World music group, and Jamla was something that was becoming, and we were all really great friends and just having fun making music together. So it really just happened organically, and it was my first time having a chance to actually cut a record in terms of an album, and it wasn't planned. It just kind of happened. And, they just asked me if I wanted to be a part of something that was becoming and ongoing. We're all learning together, growing together, and I agreed to it. And, we're like family.
For sure. And
Yes.
that was such a beautiful sight to see. I know Ninth, when he introduced you, he uploaded the video to YouTube. And I was just looking at you like, wow, look at Heather.
I know, right? It's such a long time ago. I can't believe how much time has passed, but
Yeah.
it's been fun. It's been fun.
And time really does fly when you enjoy what you do, I must say.
That's right.
And I'll just tell how I first heard you sing. Oh my goodness. It was Rhapsody's project, the drums.
Okay.
That hook on the drums was just so, I was like, who is that?
Wow.
Who is that? And I was
That's
like
one of my
13.
favorite songs.
I love that song.
Yeah.
I love that song. When I first heard it, I saw the video. I was like, wow, and everybody's from North Carolina. When I came to that realization, I was just like, this is amazing. This is so cool.
It's amazing. I love that song and that video so much. So.
No, seriously.
That's dope that she was like, just watching it and like relating to it and loving the sound of it, even at 13. That's really
I'm telling you, that's why I was like, time really do fly.
It really does.
Literally, and I know
So
my
how old
mother
are you
loves
now?
that song. I'm 25 now.
You 25? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's been wow. That was so long ago.
Yes, you're a grown woman now, girl. Out here in the world.
I know.
I love it.
That's why this episode was so special, because I was just like, oh my gosh, I have a gym on the couch.
Oh my
gosh. Gym on the couch with me.
You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you.
No problem. Let's talk about Victoria's Secret.
Okay.
Because I know that was your like breakthrough project.
Mm-hmm.
What do you remember about the making of that project?
Victoria's Secret, man. It was just like life experiences as a young college girl who had a boyfriend, football player, just so in love at the time. But, just a little bit life experiences, and I was just writing my ass off. Like, at the time, we didn't have much social media going on. I think we had MySpace. And Facebook was kind of like still just we going out to the club and we going to post a whole 5,800 pictures of the night thing. It wasn't like a status thing or, like how many followers you got kind of thing. So I said all that to say I spent a lot of time just in the studio, didn't have no bills. I was living on campus. Didn't have a whole lot of friends. I've never been the type to have a whole flock of friends. So, when I wasn't spending time with my best friend and some of our other friends, I was at the studio a lot. And I think back to that time, it wasn't a lot of distractions. So I was just in the room, like sitting at a computer desk, writing all the time. So that's how Victoria's Secret came about. And I think I finished that project in like 2 to 3 months. Everything just flows so well, you 18, 19, just hungry like no other.
No, absolutely.
And I'm grateful for how it all came out and how it all happened. Yeah.
For sure. And was it hard, like being in school and pursuing music?
It was challenging, but I wouldn't say it was like hard because it was something that I love doing too. So like being creative and like having fun in the studio, especially coming from Wilson. And not having access to a real studio, it was just really fun for me and exciting. I just had to, use my time management skills and make sure that school is a priority. It already took me an extra year because I transferred, so it was important for me to finish. Like I definitely just locked in on all ends. So
I love
yeah,
it.
girl,
And any of my college viewers, you can absolutely do it. Like, it's possible, y'all.
you
It's so
can.
possible.
Time management. You know, make it time for studying, make it time for your creative, make it time for work, and repeat. That's all. I had a part-time job too.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
And you got it done. Like,
Yep. Sure did.
I love it. So, we're going to fast forward just a little bit. I want to get into some of these collaborations that you've done, because literally these things pay off, y'all. You got collaborations with Big Krit, David Banner, and I met them both. They're both sweethearts, y'all. Late and great Mac Miller. Sky Zoo, who's also extremely pivotal to the beginning stages. He's on Victoria's Secret as well. And then you and Rhapsody, of course, y'all pretty much came up together on the label. And the list goes on. So what was your most memorable collaboration?
That's a great question. My most memorable collab? I would say the Matt Miller one. Yeah. He was a wonderful spirit. We had a lot of fun with it. I don't think we recorded on the same exact day, but it was like over a weekend. Him and his friends were there for a few days. And this was way back. Knife was working on the Wonder Years project. So it was kind of like, a collaboration project with lots of different artists. So him and his team snuck in from off the road for a couple days. And we just vibed out. And that was probably my most memorable one. Yeah. May he rest in peace, Matt Miller.
Absolutely.
We miss you.
I love it. I love it. And for you, being that you were like that hungry teenage girl at the time, did that make you nervous? Like, being in those rooms, did you ever experience like imposter syndrome? Or did you feel like, no, I'm cut out for this. This is something I always wanted to do. Tell me about those feelings.
I would say a mix of both. Because I've always been confident. Even if I am nervous, I try to, I've had people around me to kind of train me on how to act. So I wouldn't say it was always something I had like just on lock in terms of knowing, what's the best for me, what should I be doing, or when to fan out, when not to. I was always told to act like you're supposed to be there, or act like you've been there before. So I always stuck to that, So I wouldn't say, like I said, I think it was a mix of both. Yeah.
Beautiful. And that's good advice. Acting like you've been there before. Wow. I actually just spoke for an organization, and they were young journalists, and they were asking me, do I experience that? And I'm always just like, yeah, but you're not going to see that. I'll think about it on the way there, but by the time I'm in there, we cool.
Yeah,
you
got to put your game face on and act like you been somewhere. I remember when I did the David Banner shoot, and there was at some point we went to Atlanta and went to like this, it's always something going on in Atlanta on the creative side, and it was like a video shoot happening, but it was like 2 or 3 different shoots going on in one building, and it was like some like, I don't know what they call, like some models or whatever. And I was like, I want to do that. It was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You're not ready for that. And I was like, how y'all gonna tell me? You're like, no, that ain't for you. It's like, no shade, but it's just like having male figures in your life that's gonna be protective of you, especially when you're young. So I was like, appreciate stuff like that looking back.
Absolutely. Those are gems, y'all.
Yeah, that's right. It's something for everybody though.
For sure.
Not knocking anybody's hustle at all. So.
For sure. Especially entertainment. Entertainment is so broad. It's huge.
It is.
It is so huge.
Just gotta make sure you built for it. That's the main thing.
Yep. Them talks that you have to decide with yourself, all of it matters.
That's right.
It all matters.
Exactly.
Now, musically, how do you feel like you've grown from that era of Victoria's Secret on down to I Can't Make This Up?
Girl, how have I grown? Man, so much. Just with experience, different relationships, just getting wiser, knowing what I'm going to tolerate, what I'm going to deal with, knowing to read the yellow and red flags and trusting those and knowing how to walk away. And just life experiences, I think, have really grown me and allowed me to get to a place where I can better articulate how I feel. I can be more vulnerable now. I can more so talk to the girls, you know? I'm 35, and, this age in life, it's like, oh, okay. Not going for a whole lot of nonsense anymore. Things are, I've gone through a lot of things to help mold me and get me to this place of having more wisdom and making better choices of what energy I allow in my life, whether it's a person, place, or thing, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it.
For sure.
Grown a lot. Grown a lot.
Absolutely. And I will say, like, the subject matter, just being relatable as you've always been. I love how that has, like, stayed the same all throughout your music. That's a common theme that I noticed just being a fan over the course of the years. And we definitely thank you for that because we need that type of music.
I definitely try to stay true to who I am. And, definitely experiment and have fun with different things, different sounds, but staying true to who I am at the core, which is authentic R&B, storytelling, good production. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's it. That's all you got for me.
And that's really all you need. Really all you need to make a really good project. Now let's talk about the project. I can't make this up.
Yes.
Y'all, go listen to that if you have not heard it yet. It is beautiful. It's like this big story.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yes.
Tell us about the inspiration behind that project and how were you able to just draw that inspiration? Because I know you started working on this just after the pandemic.
It was like during the pandemic, around 2021 is when I kind of started on it. And the inspiration behind my project is storytelling, essentially. Just really being able to articulate how I felt about these different relationship and situationship, two in particular. Just having a realization of what's for me and what's not. And going into more detail is what I wanted to focus on with this project. It's like, I'm a true Scorpio. I don't like just telling all the details of my life. I'm not like a ranter. I'm not like gonna make a status about how I feel when I'm in my feelings. I'm more likely to phone a friend. Right?
Yeah.
So being vulnerable in the music is something that I just was like, let's just kind of take a leap and go a little deeper. And just keeping it real, like talking about cheating, talking about how I can't take this shit no more. I thought you changed. Those are all vulnerable things that, when you put the pen to the pad and over some good beats, it's just like, I just want people to listen to it and be able to vibe to it and relate to it, apply it to their own lives. Hopefully it can move you emotionally. And something I wanted it to be classic. Yeah. So in a nutshell, I think that's it.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love this part. And I was telling her before the interview even started, I love the project so much. And no problem. And with you being the writer, do you have a hard time being that you are the author, deciphering like, okay, maybe I should keep this, maybe I shouldn't, maybe they're gonna call me, they're gonna know it's about them. Kind of walk us through your process when you are writing and it's a real story.
When I'm writing and we're putting the album together, whether it's me writing a song or I'm telling my friends who are writers about my situation, I just want it to be honest. And whether it's going to make somebody feel some type of way or not, that it's honest and it's like my truth. And I think that's what's most important in authentic music, especially R&B, is, keeping it real.
For sure.
And with the title, I Can't Make This Up, for me, just thinking about, how I feel overall about the project and the inspiration behind it is like, once you finally heal and get through something and you're over somebody completely and you're like going back in your head about what happened or you're replaying the things that you tolerated and you're repeating it out loud. You're like, I can't make none of this shit up right now. And your friend is like, girl, what the hell was you thinking?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's like the inspiration behind the title itself.
I love it.
And I know I said a mouthful about the project itself, but it's just so much I wanted it to express about it. And I think it's really self-explanatory. And that's what I really, really wanted, is for people to be able to just listen to it from top to bottom and be able to make their own interpretations about it.
Yeah.
So it's been out going on 3 weeks. I'm getting ready to announce a listening event in Charlotte next week.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited about that. Just trying to keep the marketing going and the networking going, and you know, I love me some Charlotte, girl. I'm
Absolutely.
living out here.
Oh, please come back. If you can, come back.
Girl, we gonna see. Maybe in a few years I have to make my way back, but
Yeah.
I definitely visit, and I enjoy coming down here. So yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, girl.
And we're definitely glad to have you.
Yes. I'm happy to see you doing your thing too.
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness.
I see you.
I'll tell them on camera. Y'all, the day she DM'd me, I was like, wait a minute. Because I told y'all I've been listening to her music since I was like coming into my actual music preference, just being 13 and first hearing her sing on that record. So I was just like, wait a minute. And I got a homeboy, he really loved Jamla. And I texted him, hey Dre, I'm gonna just say his name. I texted Dre, I was like, you will not believe who I just interacted with. Oh, he gonna love that. He about to eat this part up. I was like, you will not believe who I just interacted with. And the interview has actually really been in the making since then. That was last year, guys. So
yes.
I love a complete circle.
And here we go.
No, for sure.
Yes, girl.
I love a complete circle. But
Me
back
too.
to the album. 2023, you really started teasing it head on with Toxic. And shout out to Shame Gang, by the way.
Yes, shout out to him.
Talented. So super duper talented. You teased the visuals for Toxic. And they were so cool. It was like you already started telling the story before you gave us the full thing. What is that process like, just waiting, knowing like I have this project, I can't really tell y'all yet. I can't give y'all too much, but here goes something. Tell us about that wait. Is it hard?
Oh yeah, it's challenging. I would say more challenging than hard. You know, you just gotta trust God's timing, and it's very much easier said than done.
Yeah.
You're gonna have those harder days when the waiting gets really tough. But overall, I would say I did a lot of like self-work in this time, and a lot of sharpening on business skills, and you know, just allowing it to take its own speed, and just trying to stay as consistent as possible. There'd be a lot of things happening behind the scenes, trying to get things in order. You know, putting out a project, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of time with mixing and sending things back and forth. And then, you know, sometimes you think you're done with the project, and in the meantime, you make more music. It's like, oh, now we got to mix these. Now we're going to take this off, you know? So at one point in 2023, I thought I was completely done. And then with the music industry, it's like, once fourth quarter gets here, you kind of like, don't want to rush it, right? Because the holidays, everyone gets busy. Everybody literally leaves town and takes their PTO. It's hard to get in touch with people at the labels, or, you know, like all the little places you need for, you know, getting your album together and out, and publicists, all the things. So sometimes it's like, if it ain't out by October, we might well wait till next year, right?
That's good word of advice.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, it gets frustrating because you also don't want to rush it. So that's kind of what happened. And also in 2024, made like 2 records that we replaced some of the old records with, because it just so happened that they were really good. So, you know, that pushes things back too. So, girl, we finally out. Y'all. I can't make this up. It's out, guys.
Everywhere, y'all. And I know I saw there was a playlist on Apple, and I saw you were front page. I was just like, North Carolina, let's go, North Carolina.
Releases. Yes, it was up there for a couple weeks.
Man.
Yes.
I'm telling y'all that. And just being a girl from North Carolina, when I see things like that, I'm just like, we up.
We are definitely up. We are definitely up. North Carolina, I would say, I tell people all the time, I went on tour with Rhapsody. We went to 26 different cities and states. And having that experience going all around the U.S., for me, I might be biased, might not, but North Carolina is top 5. Absolutely. Period. You just, it's nothing like, I know you're a South Carolina girl, but I'm just saying the Carolinas in general, you cannot, you can't argue with that. Oh, I mean, it's just a different aura here.
That's something you can't make up neither.
That's something you just can't make it up. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, I suggest you get down here and see for yourself.
No, seriously. So I know there's a song. We just mentioned the playlist and front page. Rescue Me is being received so well, and I love the song. Love the sample. Beautiful record.
Thank you.
Is that your favorite personally? I know it is like super high up in streams right now for you, but is that your personal favorite?
It is. It is. Yes, it definitely is. It's been my favorite and a lot of people from the team, it's favorite for a while. Yeah, so we were really debating on whether to let it go right now. I was like, I think we should just go ahead and let it go. It's like really special to us because, I don't know, it's just something special about it. So I'm happy about Rescue Me. It's going to be the next single. Work on some visuals for that, too.
I'm excited.
So, yeah, me too.
Just breathing more life into it and it being received so well. I think that's a great call.
Yes, girl. Let me know if you got any ideas.
I will.
Little content queen.
I'm going to text you. I'm definitely going to text you. Because we can talk about it. Like, don't give me that green light.
I'm serious, girl. I'll get on that Amtrak, come right back down here.
Okay. Okay, that's what I like to hear. We definitely gonna talk about it off. Can't give y'all too much just yet. But Rescue Me is the next single, y'all. And if you haven't heard it, please stream it. It's a beautiful song.
Please do. Thank you.
The whole record is just like, project wise, it is just so raw. It's so honest. Again, I love it. Y'all know I don't get no bad recommendations when it comes to music as a music journalist, so definitely go check it out.
That's right. She won't do you wrong.
For sure. The features. Sweater, super talented. Sweater, if you see this, I need you on this couch because we done had a few things in common and we done interacted on the gram before, so super duper talented. I love it. But there was a feature that really stood out to me. Miss Mila from 702. Now, we just talked about your influences growing up. There were a lot of girl groups. What was it like collaborating with her? And what did that mean for little Heather, who grew up watching these groups?
Girl, everything. Everything meant everything for me to have Mila on the project. 702 was huge. 702 was huge. I love me some 702. Where my girls at from the front to back. I love Mila. Of course, she's the lead singer. And I was just like, I want somebody who is like a veteran. Somebody who's got a very special, unique voice on this song. Because we did the song. It was just like, had so much knock to it. And I was like, I wonder who would be open to doing this with me. And I hollered at Knife about it, and we reached out to her. Didn't know whether she would hit back or not. Just like taking a leap out there. And girl, she was so down to earth. She called me. We got on the phone for a couple of hours. She lives in Atlanta. She's just amazing. So I went down to Atlanta and we had a session. It was I think in 2022 we did it together. So, we've been friends, sister girls ever since.
I love it.
So I love it. I love how it came out. Just feel so blessed to have such a legend on the project. And I hope to see her soon so we can get a little behind the scenes and talk about how everything came together.
Absolutely. Yeah. I would love to see that.
She just got a new single out, too.
I saw. She is killing it. She is killing it. Even like solo, she is really, really killing it.
She sure is.
I just think that's so cool. Because if y'all hear the song, it's kind of like a back and forth. Like, Heather is talking her stuff, and then here come Big Sis backing her up. Like, y'all have to, I'm telling y'all, really lock into the project because it's a story, but it's a story worth listening to. It's a story worth telling. It's so relatable. And just in time, it's about to get cold out, and a lot of people need that reminder to know your worth. Don't just call him because it's getting cold.
That's right. And don't pick up that phone when he call you.
Please don't. Matter of fact, why is he not wrong?
circling back. Start getting dark early.
Right.
That's when they gonna start creeping.
Like a fool.
Mm.
Don't answer that phone.
No,
and that's
thank
for me
you.
too. I'm not going to answer the phone. Like, I heard my big sister.
Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind.
And another thing, I kind of touched on it lightly, but you talk about breakups, highs and lows in love. You even talked about marriage a little bit. It's a record on there called Marry Me. Ultimately, what was the biggest lesson from this project that you hope people take away from it?
The biggest lesson I would take away from this project is to know when to walk away and to choose yourself and understand that closure doesn't always mean that you don't love the person or that you need to necessarily have a conversation. It's okay to leave it open-ended and choosing yourself at the same time. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It ain't got to be no end-all, be-all closure in order for you to heal. So that's my take.
I love that. And that's good advice because I feel like a lot...
Sometimes we get caught up in that.
Yeah, we feel like we need that closure, but we really don't. Like, no response even still is a response.
Absolutely.
And that's how I'm trying to train my brain at 25. Like, girl, no response is a response. You heard him the first time. He didn't say nothing, but you heard him.
Yeah, because if there's no direction, right, there's no need to keep going down the road.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's
all.
A bar. That is a bar.
That's
Please
it.
put that in the song.
Girl, seriously.
Please put that in the song.
I might have to.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. And this is why we going to talk off screen. Because
yes, girl.
something coming up. You see a collab.
I got you.
This was the first
Let's
preview
go.
of it.
Let's go. Clock it.
So let's, get to know you a little bit more. I like to call it a silly little game, and it's inspired by the single on your album, Silly. And we kind of got into the concept of it. It's kind of just like, dang, I really put up with all of this. So this game is just a bunch of random questions, about 6, to kind of get your fans to know you better.
Okay.
And it's in the fashion of finish the line.
Okay, let's get to know
The shades
each
is
other.
off, y'all. Okay, so the first one is, when I am not in the studio, I spend most of my time
At home.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You be in the house?
I like being home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm not at home, I'm probably like, I don't know, working out. I like to take this workout class called Body Pump. What else I be doing? Just hanging out with friends, going out to eat. Yeah.
I love it.
Pretty simple.
Very homebody.
I like to go out and hear music though too.
Yeah.
Maybe like twice a month. I like to go out and I'm not like, I wouldn't even say I'm a homebody, but I enjoy being home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So more so like jazz or like local artists. What do you prefer?
Really, anything. I would say not even mostly jazz shows, but I do enjoy jazz shows. But just like a grown and sexy like lounge, I can hear some good R&B.
Very much so.
And enjoy a good cocktail and take my tail right on home after a couple hours. That's it.
That is a vibe. That's a good vibe. Seriously.
Yeah.
Heather V is not Heather V without.
Heather V is not Heather V without, I would say, a pixie cut.
Yeah. That's a good answer.
Just saying, not saying I don't explore. I love me a good bob.
Yeah.
I love me a good braid, but I love my pixie dyke, I would say. It's a good signature. It's
Yeah.
the first thing to come to mind.
Absolutely. Y'all, yes. Even if you go back, she kept a cut. Stay with a cut.
Yes.
Actually, who does your hair, if you don't mind?
My beautician, her name is Donna.
Okay, shout out to Donna.
Shout out to Donna. I do a lot of my own hair too, though. Yeah. Over the years, it's just like, if you work out or, you sweat, you have to get you a hooded dryer at home. You have to learn how to mold your hair down. You're not just going up and go to the shop every week. So, at least I'm not. Absolutely. When I get a husband, I might...
Mr. Man, if he exists, if you hear this, don't play.
Mr. Man.
But if you do, we might get another album. So I don't know.
Oh God.
Number
I'm trying
3.
to make a love song album next. We'll see.
A love song album?
Yeah.
Just opposite tone.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think just a little more happy ride, but still gangsta beats, having fun with
I
it.
love it.
We'll see.
It was a line on the album. You said something about like him essentially nourishing that inner gangster in you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's so real. That's so real. Because we not soft all the time.
Yep. Yep. Sorry. It's there when it need to be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I forget that.
Oh, absolutely. That was a good reminder.
Right.
I'm telling y'all, go check the project out.
Please. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Please. Now, this next question. Maybe you got to answer, maybe you don't. I just threw it on there.
Okay.
My best form of get back is
silence. My best form
That
of
is
get back is
golden.
silence. When I am done, I'm done. You know, I've outgrown that revenge stage in my life. I used to be on that, you know, in my early 20s. It just feeling like I need to have a tit for tat, but after a while, I was just like, you know what? You must think I won't dump your ass.
Okay.
You must think. You must think you're always gonna have access to me. That's crazy. So for me, it's like, surprise.
Yeah.
Guess what? I'm not responding to you anymore.
Exactly.
Guess what? I'm not answering your calls. You can't even find me.
Got to stream the album in order to hear from me again.
Exactly.
See, if I was an artist, I would use that. Like, no, you still have to stream the music.
even the DMs cut off. Hey,
I love that.
Discombobulated.
Honestly, that's so goated. Silence really is goated. That's like
Absolutely.
the killer for real.
Mm-hmm.
You don't say a word. It's just like, is she mad? Is she not mad? I don't know because nobody's saying anything.
Exactly.
That's the game that, you know, it play itself. The game just play itself by that point.
I love that. That's real. The game play itself.
Absolutely. Number 4, similar question, but different. My biggest red flag in dating is...
On my behalf, or like what I think is a bad red flag for somebody else?
I'll just say both. Why not?
Red flag for me, the biggest red flag I've experienced, unfortunately, is people lying about kids. Child.
What?
Messy. That has been probably the most extreme that I've experienced. And I'm like still thinking back, like, that's really insane.
Yeah.
You know, like, but lying in general, you know, just one little white lie can turn into a big one, especially if it's something you do all on a regular basis. And then for myself, I don't really say I have red flags. I would say maybe yellow flags, just like, you know, just wanting to learn how to allow somebody to take the lead. You know, I am the oldest sibling, always, you know, was in charge of something.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not bossy though. I just like am solution based, and sometimes when you do, not even sometimes, in most cases when you're dealing with a man, especially a grown, mature, emotionally available, stable minded man, sometimes you gotta like take a step back and let them make the decision, you know, versus, oh, we got to do this. Is that okay? Like, no, you have to, like, with time I've learned, you gotta say, what do you think we should do? Even though I already know what I think we should do.
That's part of that solution based.
You know, but just with time, it's like, you know, let a man be a man. And even sometimes I catch myself about to take the damn trash out, like, oh, wait. No.
Absolutely not.
But it's because I live by myself.
Yeah.
So, like, when my significant other is around, you know, it's like dealing with long distance. It's like sometimes you forget. It's like, oh, shit. Okay. It's like,
yeah.
You know, even though I don't mind. It's like, no, let that man do that.
My daddy get on me about that. You don't want to take out no trash. No, I don't feel like I should be taking out no trash. Whatever. If you live by yourself, who's gonna do it?
Now that's a different thing. There's not a man around who else gonna take it out.
Right.
You know, can't leave trash smelling.
The mess on my nails is crazy.
Right.
And he's right there. Like, why would I?
Exactly, girl.
I love it. I love it. Next scenario.
Okay.
You ain't from the 2-5 if you don't. And this is me wanting to know more about the 2-5. I gotta go.
Okay. You ain't from the 2-5 if you don't know somebody that used to work in the tobacco field.
Oh, wow.
Or if you don't eat barbecue sauce sandwich with hot sauce on it.
Ooh. I miss home so much. Barbecue? Like, I'm going. Charlotte don't have no good barbecue. Y'all probably gonna be mad at me for saying that. Charlotte don't have no good barbecue. I gotta go back to the country to get some good barbecue.
It's the best.
And if
might be biased,
somebody got it, please let me know. Like,
yes.
If I need to go try something and change my mind, I will film it. Let me know.
That's
Reach
right.
out to me.
Somebody put it on ice and bring it down to it.
I'm telling you, me and Heather, we gonna go.
Yeah, we actually are gonna pull up. We'll have to do a little review video.
No, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be fun. I love food.
Yes, me too. Definitely a foodie.
Absolutely. And the last one, a trend I am not with is, and it could be anything.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, me. Right. A trend I'm not with right now, and I might feel differently later, but the big belts coming back right now from like 2007, 2008, the big almost Viking looking
with the
circle
studs on
ones.
them.
I ain't really messing with that coming back. I don't know what's going on. It just feels dated.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes like vintage coming back is, obviously really cute and glamorous.
Yeah.
But this one, like, where y'all come from with it? What's going on? Are y'all about to bring back color jewelry? Like,
Probably.
Let's leave that where it was. I see capris coming back. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I actually think that's really cute with a
So
cute kitten
cute.
heel or a cute little low pump or whatever. But that's cute. Just leave them belts, leave them gauchos, leave all that in 08. I don't want to see it no more.
I love it.
But if that's what the younger girls want to do, cool. But it's just like, what y'all ass doing?
You're not gonna catch that in video. Well, not right now, at least.
Like, right? Like, look, I be the main one. And you gonna hit me like, I thought you didn't like them belts.
Hey, y'all, please don't get in the comment. If y'all see that, don't get in her comments saying, but didn't you say? Because I be seeing people do that. Like, people can change their mind. Let people eat.
That's right.
It's
like,
fine.
That's right, friend.
No, maybe she was just kidding. Like, I thought I did just ask her a question on the spot. So, and I hate to wrap it up here, but I must know what is next for you. Now that the album is out, it's being received so well. What's next? What can you tell us?
What's next? Just keep pushing the album. I think post-release is really important. So right now I'm just locking in on like getting the right visuals done, not rushing with that, but just also making sure that I do get some things out before the holidays comes. More in-person events. Trying to travel and do what I need to do to just keep pushing this thing, girl. Really, the next 6 months about to go hard. Holidays coming up, so even after that, just keep rolling. Doing different visuals for different singles from the project. Doing more behind the scenes and just having fun. Show my personality a little bit more. Just keep putting myself out there and hopefully more shows.
Oh, yes. I hope so.
Yes.
At least here in Charlotte, like
I would love to do a show in Charlotte. Hopefully we can make that happen. Somebody book me, girl. I'm doing a show in Durham on November 14th.
Okay.
At Missy Lane.
I love it.
So that's exciting. What else I'm doing? Nothing much, girl. Just this. Pushing a project. Scorpio season on the way. My birthday.
Your birthday, November.
Yes, girl.
You do got a birthday coming up.
That's all right.
How you gonna celebrate it,
I'm not sure yet. I know I want to get out of North Carolina. I'm always here working. So I want to just go somewhere preferably warm. I love to travel like abroad or somewhere warm in the winter months. It's always just like a good little getaway. So I think I want to go somewhere.
Absolutely.
Celebrate. Just put my toes in the sand.
And you know what? I'll be crazy if I don't bring this up. We
Okay.
two women from HBCUs. Are you hitting the homecomings up? Can people catch you out there?
I think I'm gonna go down to our homecoming. I was kind of thinking about going to Geo just to like take some merch out there or just kind of network a little bit, but we'll see. I'm not sure, like schedule wise, I'm not sure yet, but definitely gonna be on the yard at my school.
They whooped us so bad
for a couple hours.
Oh my gosh.
And then, go to a couple parties and stuff. So it'll be fun. Hopefully we have some good weather. I hope it's not too hot this year.
Oh, yeah.
Because last year was hot. So I'm like, I hope it's not too hot. I like a little cool breeze.
Yeah.
For sure. What about you?
We gonna see.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Some of my friends been hitting me up asking me, am I going to G-Ho? And I'm gonna try my schedule so jam-packed. And, I won't complain because, me just bringing my show back and me working where I work or whatever, two things that I really, really love. The schedule, when it get tight. But, if I can make an appearance or two, I will. I'm gonna try my best. Y'all know I love y'all, ANC. Y'all are my heart. Y'all are really my heart.
Y'all have fun, girl.
And Heather, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for
this is
having me,
one of my dream interviews.
Oh man.
And we just did it.
We did. Let's go.
I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm gonna text
happy
you.
To be here.
We're gonna have to circle this back again.
Yes.
Very soon.
Love to. Yeah.
I love it. And if y'all got to the end of the episode, please stream I Can't Make This Up by the Heather Victoria.
Right now. Go download it. Put it in your phone. Stay tuned with your girl. We definitely got more on the way.
For sure.
Y'all make sure y'all stay locked in with Mad.
I love it. I love it. And if you made it to the end of this episode, thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Madison Murray Show, hosted by me, Madison Murray, featuring Heather Victoria. I will see y'all next week.